Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Sorry this is a little wrinkled. My cat was sleeping on here yesterday. Sorry, okay. My other cat started. Okay, anyway, this is a chaotic start. My cat was sleeping on here. That's why it was wrinkled. It is wrinkled. I have a reading for Aquarius moons. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. My brain just got jumbled very quickly at the start of this reading. So, wondering if that's going to come through? Oh, okay, it might. It might. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, anyway, Aquarius moons, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for coming on over. It's been a while since I gave you guys a reading, so it's so nice to be back here. For those of you who don't know, this summer I moved across the country. So with my 3 little cats who are currently crawling around here. So yeah, it's just been a crazy few months for me, but I'm back and I'm so glad to be here. So as I finish shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths to calm yourself, ground yourself, and center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy, and let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have Trust with Scorpio and the fire element. I love basil. I love basil so much. Okay. And for your tarot cards, we have 4 of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed, the Seed, aka Temperance, Four of Pentacles reversed, and lastly, 6 of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to adjust this real quick. Sorry, it just bothers me when they don't burn down the nicest. Okay, Aquarius moons. I think there's something we need to be letting go of. I feel like this is about a person. I don't know if there's anything that's really like telling me that here. I think that's more of an intuitive thing. So that might not be the case for all of you. This might be some sort of situation or thing that you need to let go of. Something you have to let go of that you don't want to, but you know deep down you need to. But I don't know, something about this is just really making me think that we're talking about a person. Maybe it's the 4 of Wands here. So I actually want to start by coming over here to this 10 of Swords reversed. 10 of Swords is about betrayal, being stabbed in the back. That's the depiction of this card here, being stabbed in the back 10 times with 10 swords. As a final ending to something. Like, for example, in the context of a relationship, maybe that's how the relationship ends, right? It's just all of a sudden you get cheated on and then it's over, you know, or they lied to you about something really big and it's over. They betrayed you in some really big way and it's over, right? And it is usually, when we're talking about swords energy, it's something that's very quick, very sudden, right? You just suddenly collapse to the ground. And it also, with swords, it does feel like some sort of communication thing, something that happens with words. I feel like I'm just slowly talking myself into this. I'm pretty sure this is a person. I really, really think so. If you're not sure what this is about, this is probably about a person. I don't know. I'm just really feeling that. But anyway, however, we do have 10 of Swords reversed. I think this is somebody who you know deep down is not a good person to be in your life. Because when we have 10 of Swords reversed, that tells me that we're delaying the inevitable. Why are you delaying the inevitable? Because I think you feel like it's the right thing to do by giving them these chances, by saying, well, they haven't cheated on me yet, so, or, well, I can't prove to a court of law that they cheated, so I guess I have to take them at their word. Not necessarily talk about a romantic partner, I'm just as an example. But I feel like that's because with Six of Pentacles, that's about generosity and charity and all that. But it just feels very misguided and misdirected. I feel like this is something that you know deep down, something is wrong here. This isn't right. This isn't normal. And maybe it is just an intuitive thing, right? Maybe that is true. Maybe you just have a feeling that this person is going to stab you in the back. It's just a matter of time. But can you prove it's going to happen? Can you prove it did happen? Can you prove that they're talking behind your back? No, but it really feels like it, you know? So I think you're trying to be nice, trying to do the right thing. And I will emphasize, I do believe you are trying to be a good person and have good intentions. You know, I do believe that. But it's kind of at the expense of yourself, right? Because what happens when this finally does happen, you're going to look back and say, I should have trusted myself. I just walked away then, because now it hurts way, way more. I hate to say it, but that is just kind of what I see happening here. We've got Nine of Swords here. That is the card of anxiety and fear. So obviously this is bothering you a lot, and I can't blame you. It's difficult. I'm wondering though if part of the reason why you're holding on to this person is because you feel like you're not sure if somebody can replace them. You know, if it's a really good friend of yours or some sort of family member that kind of really can't be replaced, right? If it's a parent, can't technically replace that perfectly, or a partner, you know. This Four of Pentacles makes me think of that with like clinging. That's what Four of Pentacles always makes me think of, is like clinging to something because you're so scared of letting it go. Right? Because with Four of Pentacles, that's also scarcity mindset. Being so scared of something being taken away or losing something, you know? I think, you know, again, for example, if this is like a romantic partner, you're scared that like this is the best you can get, you know? And I mean, I can't tell you for 100% sure. There's nothing in this reading that's specifically telling me like, oh, if you walk away from this person, somebody better will come in, because that's not necessarily the point of this reading. The point isn't like, oh, you know, you should walk away from that partner because a better person will come in. You should walk away from this person because they're not treating you well. And that's it, right? I will say with Four of Wands, I really believe that there are other people in your life who love you. There are other people. This is not your only person, right? It's not like if you walk away from this person, you have nothing else in your life. You have other people who really, really love you in a much more balanced way, in a way that is without judgment, that isn't so extreme. I'm wondering with this card here, I'm wondering if there is some what's the noun version of that? Extremeness going on here, if it feels that way, or if there's a lot of intensity in this relationship, like you have really high highs and really low lows. I wonder if that happens here. You know, some days are really, really great, but some are not. Because, you know, in most healthy relationships, there isn't a whole lot of this, right? There might be a little bit of this, but, you know, but that's what a peaceful and healthy relationship looks like, right? So all that to say, this exists, right? Even if it's not your partner, even if it's not your literal blood-related family, even if it's not a particular, you know, childhood best friend, right? You can't just find another childhood best friend, right? It's still okay. It's okay. This is not a situation where, well, at least I have something, you know, that's better than nothing. No, because this is hurting you. I really, truly believe, I mean, this isn't good. There's nothing good in this. These are all very difficult cards to see, especially putting them all together. I mean, I should be careful. I'm not here to tell you what to do. These are just what the cards are saying. What I mean by that is, I mean, especially with this Ten of Swords here. When I see Ten of Swords, it means move on. Move on to something else. This is the 10 card. We are at the end of all of this. Let's pack it up. You know, go to the people who love you. Go to the people who are there for you no matter what, who you don't have to prove yourself to, who you're not constantly, you know, having to defend yourself or having to monitor what you say around them because they'll take something the wrong way, or having to kind of second guess everything they say because you're not sure if they're being honest with you. Like, you have people in your life who do not treat you that way. Even if it's one person, right? That is who you can lean on here. Yeah. The last thing I'm going to say too, I know I did mention here, and I stand by this, I don't think the point of this is so you can immediately find somebody to replace this person. I think the point is to cut out people who are not good for you, right? However, and I mentioned scarcity mindset, right? With this Oracle card, I would encourage you to not feel that way when it comes to people. I think it's funny, we have, at least I'll speak for myself. I have a tendency to think that, like, when I meet somebody new, there's nobody else in the world like them, right? And while that is true to an extent, I think with time and experience and moving to different places, visiting different places, going into different communities, you start to see that you don't even know what's out there, right? There are so many people in the world that is like beyond comprehension, right? And by going out and exploring, you will likely find somebody who is much, much, much better than this. But again, not the point of this reading. I just would at least encourage you to consider that your life might be a lot more peaceful without this. And I think you would be being very good to yourself to walk away from this. but I'm not here to tell you what to do. These are just what the cards are saying. All that being said, Aquarius moons, if you have any questions about this or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. On the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as the symbolism within them. So if you'd like any more information on that, on any of these cards, I highly recommend checking that out. But Aquarius moons, I am so sorry you're struggling with this. I really, really hope that you can find the strength to deal with this however you feel like it needs to be dealt with. I hope you trust yourself enough to be able to do that. And I certainly believe in you that you can do that. So I'm sending you lots of strength and lots of peace. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!